Good morning, TIs. It is January 14th, 2023. I just want to talk about a couple things. I had made a video about last week, I think it was, maybe a little longer, and I was talking about bots. I want to bring that up again. So, I believe a lot of the YouTube channels, I had made that video and I deleted it because there was other things on there, but I have spoken about the bots before. So what they are is when you're on YouTube or any social media network, a hacker can, well, it's not a hacker plus a programmer, either one or both, if they aren't so inclined to be both. They can create these electronic bots that will, every time that you make a comment, because you know all of our electronics are hacked, right? So every time you make a comment, it will make a derogatory comment. And it won't be just one, because it could be one guy sitting around with numerous computers, and they will just create all these hundreds of accounts, and then they will harass you on your channels. So if you're getting harassed, like I've heard a lot of people say that, I'm not going to say his whole name, but if you're a true TI, you know who I'm talking about. His first name is Chief. If you are harassed, and the last letter is H, so you know who I'm talking about. I just don't want to say his name, because last time I did, he came back to my channel, because I believe he's a bot. Anytime that you mention a name out of any of these channels, then you're going to get harassed by the electronic bots. So how bots work is, you can, if you're a computer programmer or a coder, basically, you can code up one of these bots. And if you want a pair of tennis shoes, like online, let's say Nikes are on sale. I know probably nobody buys Nike anymore. I don't know. I'm not young. But let's just say if that was a going, whatever the most recent brand of shoes are. But I'm just going to say Nike for the purpose of the video. So if you want to get one of those, and let's say they're $200, and just like the PlayStations and the Xboxes, they only, at certain periods of times, you can only get, the demand is high for them, and so there isn't a lot of them, out there. There's a whole nother video that I could do about this, how I believe that that's on purpose, but that's a whole nother video. But anyways, so there's like, let's just say there's like 50 of those shoes, and you want one of those shoes really bad because you're a collector, right? So you're going to have, either you are, or you're going to have a coder program up a bot. So that way, and then what they do is they will monitor the internet until they see that come out, because you can put, once they see that it's available online, it will monitor several sites, hundreds of sites, and once they see hundreds of stores, basically. So once they see that come up, then it will be all the human people to it, because it's electronic, it's a computer, so then it will buy it up for you. And then that's how come you can't get those shoes, because they got electronic bots buying up the shoes, and their computers are going to beat you to it. They're faster. So they can respond in record time. While you're still trying to type it out, they've already bought it. So that's how bots work. And they can also respond to your comments, just like at the bank when you call the bank, "Hi, this is Megan, and how can I help you?" And they respond. Or just like in chats, when you chat with stores, they have electronic bots that answer you. Well, the same way with when you make a comment in a YouTube video or any other social media site. So when you make a comment, if you're being harassed, then they can put hundreds of bots on you. And if you mention any names, like any one of their names, they're going to come and they're going to harass you. So lots of times when you're talking to people, just be aware you may not be talking to a human being. And I believe that as that Chief, I don't believe he's human. I believe he's a bot. I've heard people say they followed him back. Yeah, that I believe he's a bot, and I believe a lot of these harassers, online harassers from the TI, harassing the TIs, are bots. I do. I believe, I mean, there are a few that are probably human, but I'm just saying for the most part, they are bots. I'm going to put a link in the bottom of this video to something that can explain this better, sort of, than what I'm doing. It just gives you, it's not so much about the bots, but it gives you an overview of how the online TI program works. Because it's a couple that was building a house, and they experience some of this. And I don't think they really understand the TI program. They don't really understand that they're a targeted individual. I think they're at the beginning trying to understand this, but they are. But they did put out how they harass you online, how the TI program works online. A lot of this TI program is shams. It's run as a sham. And I think, but it is electronically, it's psychological, number one, and number two, a lot of it's done by electronics. So you think all these people are harassing you, but they're not. It's just an electronic program harassing you. And if you mention any certain name, like any one of the bots' names, then all of them will come, because there'll be a trigger in their computer. There is a person behind them all, I can tell you that. Yes, you are being harassed by real people, but they're incorporating, you know, their hacking tactics and their electronics to do this. So I'm going to leave that link, and I want you guys to go check out that video. I don't know how to, I don't think you can upload videos from somebody else's channel because of copyrights, but I can leave the link in the bottom and you can see it. I know you can like cut and paste videos, but yeah, I haven't done any of that yet. But I want to leave I'm going to leave the link. Please go check it out. All right. Peace and love.